half-hour funkorama of games, tips, music, and movies. And if you'd allow me to say this, this is truly an incredible show. I'm Nicholas Figlis, and I'll be doing the hosting for this week while Gord's doing whatever Gord does. Now get hyper, get pumped, and prepare to be impressed by what you're about to see. It's the singularly amazing Video and Arcade Top 10. Liza, rumor has it you've got some exciting news. Come on, spill it.
Okay, it's the moment you've all been waiting for. You guys have been writing in for weeks, and believe me, it's going to pay off big time for one of you. Okay, Nick, we have the box here. Let's give away this fantastic Honda XR100 dirt bike. Keep your fingers crossed. Let's do the draw. The winner is... I'm doubting it's Nicholas Pickless. Unless we go sharesies. Can't do that. Okay, let's do the real winner. The real winner is... Oh,
I didn't fix it.
from deep in the box? No, not at all. The winner is...
Who's the winner?
Mark Stars from Coquitlam, BC. Congratulations, Mark. Have fun and make sure to wear a helmet. For everyone else, if you didn't win, don't worry. We always have plenty of contests going on, but you've got to enter to win. Nicholas, why don't you tell them now?
It's violently easy. Sure thing. You just get the letters in the Video and Arcade Top 10, 550 Queen Street East, Suite 330, Toronto, Ontario, M5A 1V2. Now let's head over to the other loons in the pond and see who's in the house.
You sports fans are going to be grinning when I give you news on the top-ranked tennis plus brand new on the silver screen. Not Nickel Pickle, but The Pickle.
Nice try, Nick. Hey, I've got music from the Diggable Planets and the former master of camp, Boy George himself. Also, get warmed up for tips in Super Play Action Football.
High-Tech checks in with two amazing games. First up, where in the world is Carmen San Diego? Plus a return of your favorite cartoon critters in Tom and Jerry. Both these games are for play on Super NES.
Well, you know, I wouldn't cheat, but congratulations anyhow. It's 5 a.m., it's Monday morning, you're safe in your bed, you awake to the shrill ring of your telephone. You pick it up and you hear the voice of the chief. I've got an assignment for you. Looks like the Carmen gang has done it again. Your mission, track them down and bring them to justice. You're now playing the amazing game, Where in the World is Carmen San Diego? Let's meet our 4 detectives.
Warren, how goes it? You excited?
Yes.
All right, you think you're going to do well today?
Yes.
Who do you want to say hi to up there?
Family and friends.
Okay, you're playing with Laura Brady of Toronto, Ontario.
Manish, who do you want to say hi to today?
My friends and family.
You excited to be here?
Yep.
Perfect. Your home player is Doug Frankiewicz of Regina, Saskatchewan.
Hey, Mark, this your favorite team?
Yep.
Yeah, okay. You excited about this game today?
Yep.
Okay, well, good luck. You're playing with Toby Cleany of Calgary, Alberta.
Sean, my man, who do you want to say hi to today?
My family and friends.
Perfect. Your home player is Trevor Shannon of Maple Ridge, British Columbia. Good luck to all our players here in the studio. Our winner today will be the player who solves the mystery first or has the most time left to complete their deadline. Now that you know that you're up for the prizes, let's pick up our controllers and play the game. Liza, please, what are these guys playing for?
Our third and fourth place contestants will be taking home a t-shirt courtesy of LA Gear. Our runner-up will take home this new Indiglo Iron Man watch from Timex, their latest style featuring a luminescent face. And our winner and their play-at-home partner will take home a copy of Where in the World is Carmen San Diego from High-Tech. Now back to more game action.
I hope you've got your thinking caps on because this game requires you to travel the world, record facts, and capture the one and only Carmen San Diego and her buddies of the Villains International League of Evil, also known as VILE. What exactly did these people do, Liza?
Well, Nicholas, this evil group of thugs have managed to stockpile the world's most valuable treasures while outwitting every crime expert from here to Sydney. Talk about sneaky. Our contestants are the new employees of the Acme Detective Agency, and they have the near impossible task of tracking them down.
First off, you start by choosing whichever language you would like to play in. And just like Liza, the computer knows 5, count them, 5 different languages. I'm impressed. Next, put your name and sex into the Acme Comlink crime computer and sign yourself in. Security will assign you a rank if you haven't already got one.
Once you've signed in, the crime computer displays your current rank. As a new detective, you are a lowly rookie, but don't worry, once you start solving your cases, you'll get promoted up the ladder. Next, you receive the details of your assignment, which treasure has been stolen, where it was snatched from, whether the suspect is male or female, and the big-time important deadline you must meet in order to catch your criminal.
Now, your starting point is the scene of the crime, the city where the thief swiped the treasure. Liza, I just like to say that the graphics in this game are truly amazing.
Yep.
When you go from one city to another, a picture of the city appears on the screen with facts about population, economy, and lifestyle. It's just like being there.
Absolutely. The thief is heading for a hideout in one of 30 locations. Using the clues you find in each location, you've got to track the criminal to his or her final destination. Once you find them, you should book them, Dano, and send them off to jail.
Wait a minute. You happen to be forgetting a very important thing, Eliza. A warrant for the person's arrest. If you don't have that, even if you do manage to find them, you can't do a thing.
Okay, oops, I guess that one sort of split my mind, but this is the deal. You'll be given clues from witnesses that will identify your suspect as you go from city to city. Log these into the crime computer, and when you know enough to nab the villain, a warrant will be issued. Well, this is pretty exciting stuff, but right now we're going to head over to Sherlock Holmes himself, Rob, with this week's Nintendo Tips.
Thanks, Liza. Hang on to your helmets because Super Play Action Football is an action-packed game that is actually 3 games in one. Hey, you can play at the high school level, lead your favorite college team on a quest for the national championship, or try your luck with the big boys and take an NFL team through a 16-game season on the road to the one and only Super Bowl. Hey, take your picks. They're all exciting. Since I'm running the show here, I thought we'd take a look at the high school level in this game. Easy now. You don't have to know a lot about football to play at this level, but here are some of the basic rules to keep in mind. Now, a football field is 100 yards in length. In Super Play Action Football, teams kick off from the 40-yard line. Now, each team has 4 downs to gain 10 yards. Listen up, because as soon as the team gains 10 or more yards on a play, the down is reset so that you have another 4 downs to gain 10 yards. Now, if the player fails to gain those 10 yards, the ball is turned over to the other team. Now, the high school game consists of 4 quarters that are each 12 minutes long. The game clock stops whenever a player runs out of bounds or when an incomplete pass is thrown. Now, halftime is called after the first 2 quarters. Think you got it all? Good. Now, let's head over to Liza and Nicholas and see how our contestants are doing.
Well, Liza, darling, it looks like the gamers are getting closer to finding the bandits, but I think it would help everyone if you'd let them in on some classified information about the people they're trying to track down.
All right, good thinking, Nicholas. You'd be good at this game, I think. We might as well start with the most elusive culprit, Carmen San Diego.
Yes, formerly a spy for the intelligence service of Monaco, Carmen has recruited the most cunning and resourceful band of thieves in history to form Vile, the Villains International League of Evil.
Yikes, the reddish-brown-haired agent has been known to drive a 1939 Packard convertible and to disguise herself as a tennis pro when she needs to go undercover. Ms. San Diego is never seen in public without her famous ruby necklace, the Moon of Moldavia.
Let's not forget about Murray LaRock. Boom. This brunette beauty is a freelance aerobics instructor who traveled the world teaching aerobics to the radically wealthy. Now, don't be fooled. This is merely a cover for her criminal activities. A world-class mountain climber, Marie is nuts about jewelry, spicy food, and her limousine.
It looks like old Murray really likes her material comforts. Now, here's a guy who truly would pass on a dinner date with Len Red Folk. He was once a professional hockey player, but was banned for life from playing because of his gambling habits.
Bitter and unemployed, Red was forced to turn to the life of crime to support his addiction. Unfortunately, Red blocked a few too many shots with his head during his playing days, and as a result, Red will occasionally think he's a bighorn sheep and begin climbing the nearest peak.
He loves seafood, of course, and loves to impress strangers with the tattoo of a mermaid on the thumb of his right hand. What a charmer.
Cool. Sounds like we were making this up, but the fact is there are 10 oddball villains that you must capture. They include Scar Granoff, Nick Brunch, Catherine Boom Boom Drib, Dazzle Annie Norker, and you won't find a Stranger Crew anywhere except maybe here.
Well, yeah, no kidding. Well, at least you're honest, I must say. I was really impressed by this game. At first glance, I thought it would be a whole bunch of facts and figures, but I was wrong. It's very challenging.
And more importantly, it's a lot of fun.
Well, true enough, we'll let these guys follow their clues deep into the heart of intrigue and suspense because it's time to head over to Lexa with today's Pioneer Top 5. Well, as the top 5 laserdiscs are falling like this. At number 5, The Awesomes like Reservoir Dogs. At number 4, School Ties. At number 3, Casper Cartoons Volume 3. At number 2, Lucy and Desi Before the Laughter. And at numero uno, Little Ninjas. Now, what 60s television program starred Lucy and Desi Arnaz? Pioneer just might be giving you 2 laserdiscs if you've got the answer. So hurry it up and send them into the Pioneer draw. You can get the address a little later on in the show. Pam Tilden of Vancouver, BC gets a couple of LDs for knowing that Dracula is a bloodsucker. Now, grab a drink, grab a snack. Make sure it's not blood, but make sure you're back in time for the announcement of our Where in the World is Carmen San Diego champion. See you in a bit.
We're back and everyone wants to know who managed to solve the mystery, so without further ado, Liza, please tell us who's the champ of Where in the World is Carmen San Diego?
Nicholas, this game requires a geography degree or at least a world almanac, but our players did quite well without either of these. But there can only be one winner, and that person is player number 3, Manish. All right, Manish, good work. And boy, are you lucky, because today's prize pack includes a chance to be an intergalactic space traveler with your double pass to the space race at the CN Tower, and there's the newest CD from the Choir Boys, Bitter, Sweet, and Twisted. You also take home the latest board game from Playtoy, X-Men Adventure Games, featuring a limited edition comic book, plus this game caddy from Fidelity Electronics. Some cool prizes. Congratulations, and thanks to everybody for coming out and playing the game today. Now let's check in with Lexa and the Nintendo news update. Lob, volley, and ace your way to the top of the heap when you try to become tennis champ in this awesome game, Top Rank Tennis. Top Rank Tennis is an exciting game, of course, but by far the strongest element of the game is the amount of control you have over your players. I mean, you can run quickly so you can return even the fastest serve, and as you hit the ball, you can control the power and angle of the shot with the control pad. Now, depending on where you stand when you hit the ball, you will automatically hit a forehand, backhand, volley, or slam shot. With a little bit of practice, you can hit the ball into any corner of the court. Now, when you challenge a computer to tournament singles, you can customize your player before you begin. This means you can set your run and shot levels to best suit your playing style. When you play a one-player doubles match, you're able to set the conditions of the court to your advantage. So for beginners, it's better to play on a hard court, and as you improve, you can move on to the tougher clay and lawn courts. You can also set the skill level. Bonus! If you'd like to try taking your friends out in a 4-player match, well, practice, 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 because it's almost as difficult as a real tennis match. Another great thing about this game is the game link. It allows you to play a 2-player match against a friend. When playing a 2-player game, you can choose between a single or a doubles match. Either game will allow you to choose the court service that you play, as well as the number of matches you play. Now, you can try out some of those ace serves against your friends. Unlike other tennis games, you can also link up your Game Boys with a 4-player, yep, count them, 1, 2, 3, 4-player adapter to play a doubles match against 3 of your friends. Pretty awesome. Well, I'm out of time, but that's okay, because it looks like our next contestants are ready to rock and roll, so let's head back over to Liza and Nick.
Well, your favorite cartoon critters are back at it again. Introducing from Nintendo, Tom and Jerry. This duo is known for their hijinks and high-spirited fun, as well as their ongoing feud. Liza, let's meet our contestants and their home players.
Hey, Nathan, who are we saying hi to today?
My friends at John Fisher and my family.
Excellent. You are playing with Anthony Bullock of Weston, Ontario.
John, who you want to say hi to today?
Family and friends.
Perfect. Your home player is Jason White of Prince Edward Island.
Sean, how you doing?
Fine.
You're doing okay, and who are you saying hi to?
My friends at school and my family.
Perfect. You are playing with Clint Thompson of Newcastle, New Brunswick.
Hillary, how are you today?
Fine.
Who do you want to say hi to?
My friends and family.
Perfect. Your home player is Michael Cross from Winnipeg, Manitoba. Good luck to all our players in the studio today. The winner of this game is the one person who has gotten the furthest level. If 2 players are on the same level, then we'll be going for points. Players, pick up your controllers and turn around, play the game. Liza, please tell us what we're playing for.
Our 3rd and 4th place winners will be taking home this stylish T-shirt from LA Gear. The runner-up will receive the multi-functional Indiglo watch from Timex. Great to look at, and it has a luminescent face. And our winner and their play-at-home partner will both receive a copy of Tom and Jerry from High Tech Expressions. Now let's head over to Nick and find out how to play this game.
All right, Liza, darling, let's set up with the setup of the game. Tom and Jerry have just been to the star-studded premiere of their new film, Tom and Jerry, the movie. The show was a success, and these 2 guys are in trouble once again. They're stranded at the theater because they missed their ride home. Any guesses on why they missed their ride, Liza?
Oh, gee, well, I feel pretty comfortable in saying that they missed their ride because they were fighting again. Am I right?
Could be. Give this woman a prize.
Now, the object of the game is to get Jerry from the theater to the safety of his mouse hole without running into any problems with Tom. Sounds simple, right? Well, don't believe it for a second. It's a long way from the theater to home, and danger lurks at every corner.
Could you give us some examples, please?
Well, I'm glad you asked, Nick. Actually, Jerry has to face roaches, mosquitoes. He has to face, like, all these...
That's disgusting.
Oh, wait, there's more. Movie monsters, gum, sandbags, and...
You're enjoying this just a little too much.
Oh, no. I just enjoy a good challenge, really. What I'm trying to say is that it'll be tough to get Jerry out of the clutches of Tom, but it's not impossible. Hopefully, we can help you by letting you know about the game.
Okay, fair enough. The first stage is at the theater. Jerry's out on the edge, climbing and jumping in front of the marquee. This is where you'll find roaches and mosquitoes. Now, Liza seems to like them a lot, so jump over them and use the floating brick to take you to the top of the theater. When you get there, look for the pointing finger. It'll tell you where to go to get to the next level.
Okay, we almost forgot to tell you guys about the items you should pick up.
Oh, yeah.
Cheese bits everywhere. I guess this makes sense. As Jerry is a mouse, pick up as many as you can, get 100, and you've got an extra life. You're probably saying to yourself, 100 cheese bits? That's impossible. But don't worry, they're absolutely everywhere. Plus, all the cheese bits you collect in one stage carry on to the next.
You should also make a jump for the wedges of cheese scattered throughout the game. If you manage to pick up one of these, you'll recover 1 heart.
There are plenty more items to pick up and lots more stages to get through, but we'll tell you that in a little bit. Right now, we're heading over to Rob with the Oxy music video review.
Hey, the Woodstock look. Peace. If you like De La Soul and A Tribe Called Quest, I can guarantee that you'll want to listen up to these people. Diggable Planets is a funky co-ed group with a distinct sound. Less hard rock, more jazzy samples. Their hit single, Rebirth of Slick, is played on the radio and pumped into dance clubs across the country. Sound good? It is cool like that. Hey, this performer was a huge hit in the 1980s. Along with his group Culture Club, Boy George churned out hits like Do You Really Want to Hurt Me? Actually, I do. And stretched the limits of contemporary fashion, influencing an entire generation. Away from the music scene for a while, he's back with the help of the Pet Shop Boys with a remake of the old hit, The Crying Game. Check it out. And now for the Oxy Music Trivia question. Drum roll, please. What group did Boy George used to perform with? Name them, and you have a shot at winning the Crying Game CD. Send those answers to Boy George, care of Video and Arcade, Top 10, 550 Queen Street East, Suite 330, Toronto, Ontario, M5A 1V2. Gail Hazard of Toronto, Ontario, and Jim Ballinger of Ottawa, Ontario. Get Peter Gabriel's cassette for knowing that he once played with, of course, Genesis. Now back to game action.
Well, nobody can accuse us of not keeping our word. Here are some more of the items we were telling you about. Nicholas.
Besides the wits, Jerry has one weapon available to him, marbles. That's right. When he gets into a sticky situation, he can let fly with one of these little babies and knock his troubles out. Look for them, and when you pick them up, use them. Every marble pickup is worth 10 marbles.
Finally, there is a one-up that you should go for because it represents a free life. Although your life counter will only display a maximum of 9 lives, you can have more.
Really? Wait up, I thought you said there was only a casting. Well, we should probably have told you this before, but, you know, you don't have time limit to complete each stage. Very important. If your time runs out, you lose. However, when you complete the level, leftover time means more points for you. 5 points for each unit of time, so it pays to be fast on your little feet.
Stage 2 puts you in the running film projector. Get around by hitching a ride on the moving film strip, turning through the projector. Be careful not to slip onto the gears because that puts you in danger of falling off. Plus, the science fiction movie monsters are everywhere. Either jump over them or knock them down with your marbles. If not, they'll crash into you. Every time Jerry or his young nephew Tuppy, he's using the Player 2 mode, get hit by something, they lose a life, so be careful.
You've reached stage 3. This means that little Jerry finally made it into the theater, but like most movie houses, after the show, there's stuff on the floor. It's littered with ticket stubs, popcorn, the usual mess. This is usually pretty gross, but it comes in handy in this game. It's a good thing.
Jerry uses a ticket stub to surf through this level as quickly as he possibly can. This stage isn't too difficult, or at least it wouldn't be if Jerry didn't have to contend with the popcorn and gum he must avoid hitting if he doesn't want to wipe out. And as usual, there are the ever-present roaches, but keep your chin up. This is the last step before you reach the first big boss stage. Sounds serious? Well, it is. You have to face Tom in 4 different big boss stages to win at this game. They are tough to beat, but you can do it. Now, let's head over to the mail room and see what Nicholas has dug up for us this week.
Well, they said after I cleaned out the mailroom, I could wax the boss's car. Cool. Let's see whose letter we have this week. Cracking them open with the greatest of ease. It's from Jason Terrares of Boucherville, Quebec. Dear Super DJ, you are my favorite host. Oh, thank you. It's a good letter in itself. I have a tip for you. It's The Legend of Zelda, A Link to the Past. Here's your tip. If you're looking for the magic cape, go to the graveyard in the dark world. Go to the tombstone that is not reachable in the light world. Use the magic mirror to reach the tombstone, run into it, and the door will open. Clickety-click, Bob-a-trick. It's as easy as that. Thanks very much for writing in, Jason. Because you did take the time to write in, we are going to show our appreciation by sending you a Rogers gift certificate good for 10 free movie or video game rentals. How's that for encouragement? So keep the letters coming in. Hey, don't wander off. Come back and Lex will tell you what's hot in movies, and we'll have the winner of the high-tech expressions, Tom and Jerry.
30 of the Video and Arcade Top 3 picks chosen by you guys out there in viewerland. At number 3, The Legend of Zelda. At number 2, Star Fox. And at number 1, the only Street Fighter 2. And now our game question of the day. In Street Fighter 2, what character uses the fireball? Send in your answer and you could win a video game for play on SNES. Nancy Pollock of Yellowknife in the Northwest Territories did because she knew that in Street Fighter 2, Chun-Li's special move is the lightning kick. So keep sending in your favorite video game picks. Now let's head over to Lexa with today's movie review. Danny Aiello was back on the big screen as renowned film director Harry Stone in the new movie, The Pickle. It seems that Harry has been having a few problems. To be blunt, his last few movies have been box office bombs. So Harry decides to make some fast cash to get himself out of debt by directing a teenage science fiction movie about a flying pickle. Take a look.
Billy, you hear that? What? I need thicker pickle juice. Any thicker, so it's like Jell-O, Harry. We ready to go? 2-8. 2 that. Let's shoot it. Here. 303. Take 1. Action! Back on action. Door.
Count 'em, 2 Cineplex Odeon passes could be yours if you can tell me this. Danny Aiello stars as a movie director who is reduced to making a science fiction movie about what? So hurry up and send those answers in and we'll give you the address at the end of the show. Amanda Ross of Coquitlam, British Columbia will get a pair because she knew that baseball was featured in the flick The Sandlot. Plus we'll send you a Sandlot poster. Congrats. Now let's head over to Nicholas Pickles and the winner of Tom and Jerry.
All our players were great, but we can only have one big winner. Liza, who is our Tom and Jerry champion?
Nicholas, our winner today, is player number 3, John. All right, John, congratulations. For winning, you'll walk out of here with this outstanding B&A prize pack, which includes a couple of games from Golden Games, the Rubik's Cube dice puzzle, and Outburst. And how about the latest Duran Duran CD featuring Come Undone? And that's not all. We'll also throw in this Nintendo Speedboard from Fidelity Electronics and this Footloose soccer ball from Spalding. Holy smokes, excellent prize pack. And thank you to everyone for coming out today. Nicholas.
Yes, indeed. Thanks to all our players for coming out. If you'd like to join us in studio or play along as a home partner, give us a call, area code 416-203-2176, or write to us, Video and Arcade Top 10, 550 Queen Street, East Suite 330, Toronto, Ontario, M5A1V2. So whether you're trying to solve the mysteries of the world or you're Tom and Jerry chasing each other around, it all comes down to the same thing: play the game.
Nintendo, hot game action. Now you're playing with power, superpower. CompuCenter, the personal computer specialists. For all your needs in computers, calculators, and accessories, where personal and friendly service is standard equipment. CompuCenter. Oxy Night Watch works all night to unclog pores and help prevent pimples. Oxycute your pimples with Oxy Night Watch. For the best in laser home theater and the most incredible new movies, it's Pioneer, the art of entertainment.
All of the clothes worn by the hosts of Video and Arcade Top 10 have been provided by Backstage Pass, with boutiques located at select base stores across the country.
It's all the hype you can handle when Tarzan Dan gets you the 411 and the freshest sounds around. Catch his rap on the hit list, 6:30 tomorrow night on YTV.
Video and Arcade Top 10 is produced by REO, the Robert Espy Organization.